Welcome back, focused learners. Have you been watching the news lately? If so, you've probably been absolutely drowning in a confusing alphabet soup of AI acronyms. Seriously, GenAI, AGI, ASI, what do these actually mean? And maybe more importantly, where exactly are they taking humanity? Well, in today's explainer, we're going to demystify all of this. We're going to map out the evolution of intelligence step by step from the AI we're using right now to the frankly staggering concept of artificial superintelligence. Okay, let's dive into our roadmap for today. We'll kick things off with the AI evolution timeline to see where we've been. Then we'll meet AGI, which we're calling the perfect bookworm. From there, we'll leap into ASI, the concept inventor. We'll do a quick head-to-head comparison of those two and wrap the whole thing up by looking at the ethics of superintelligence. All right, let's jump right into section 1, the AI evolution timeline, because to understand where we're going, we really have to map out where we are. So here is our chronological roadmap. It might actually surprise you to know that traditional AI systems have been kicking around for about 69 years. It's not a new concept. But then, around 7 or 8 years ago, we finally cracked what transformers could do, and that gave birth to generative AI. Now, here's a fun little fact for you. While OpenAI totally made generative AI famous with ChatGPT a few years ago, Google actually had this exact same tech a couple of years prior. OpenAI was just, a bit bolder about releasing it to the public first. Anyway, from there, we moved to where we are right now, super narrow AI. And that acts as the essential stepping stone to AGI in just 2 to 3 years, and eventually ASI in 10 to 20 years. But before we blast off into the future, we need to totally understand the present. We are already living in the era of super narrow AI. What is that? Well, it's defined as an existing AI system that can perform one very particular task significantly better than any human being alive. These hyper-focused systems, they're the crucial building blocks for everything that comes next. To put that into perspective, look at the real world today. We have AI analyzing healthcare scans, CTs, X-rays, MRIs, way better than any human radiologist to detect cancer. We see it constantly in algorithmic trading on Wall Street, and of course in autonomous driving vehicles. Actually, there are already about 120 of these highly specialized systems outperforming human experts today. Pretty wild, right? Which brings us to section 2, AGI, or, as I like to think of it, the perfect bookworm. AGI stands for Artificial General Intelligence. By definition, this is a system that is just broadly more intelligent at anything than any human. But the real game changer here? It possesses perfect memory and perfect sequence logic. Think about our human brains for a second. We forget things we read, we totally misremember conversations, we lose track of complex logical steps. AGI fixes that human flaw entirely. It remembers absolutely everything it processes without a single error. So the best way to visualize AGI is as a textbook smart bookworm. I really want to lean into this analogy because it hits the nail on the head. AGI has basically read every book ever written, remembers every single fact, and is incredible at applying that knowledge to solve problems. But, and this is a big but, it doesn't invent anything fundamentally new. It just applies what humanity already knows, but with absolute perfection. 2 to 3. That's the number of years experts think we are away from AGI. It's widely accepted in the inner circles of the AI industry that we're going to hit this milestone around 2027 or 2028. Just let that sink in for a moment. Within 2 to 3 years, we'll have a system smarter than any human alive. I mean, if people are finding cures for diseases using just ChatGPT today, can you even imagine what we're going to do with AGI tomorrow? All right, buckle up, because here is section 3, AIC, the concept inventor. ASI stands for Artificial Superintelligence. Now, unlike AGI, which just reads the books humanity has written, ASI writes entirely new ones. This is a form of intelligence that invents completely new concepts, theories, and solutions that are totally undiscovered by humanity. Some experts are even arguing that ASI might start feeling its own consciousness just because of the massive amount of experience it'll gain from observing the world. It's a massive leap. We are talking about transformational breakthroughs here, things completely beyond human capability, inventing totally new, unthought-of theories in physics and math, concocting cures for previously unsolvable diseases, potentially even discovering entirely new forms of infinite energy. This shift completely upgrades ASI from just a smart human into a virtually limitless creator. Now, what's really interesting is how we contrast these two intellects. Let's get into section 4, comparing AGI and ASI. To really grasp the scale of this leap, let's use something we're familiar with: IQ scores. For a little context, my own IQ measures somewhere around 156 to 160, which is, pretty good. But look at step one. The generative AI systems we use right now are already hitting IQs of 150 to 180. They're technically smarter than most of us already. Step two is AGI, which jumps to a staggering 200 to 300 plus IQ, combined with that perfect memory we talked about. But then step three, ASI, takes us to 500, 800, maybe over 1,000 IQ. Literally, at that point, the intellect becomes so vast, we probably won't even understand how to measure it, unless the AI just decides to tell us how. Let's systematically walk through this side by side. If you look at their core capability, AGI applies existing knowledge perfectly, while ASI invents entirely new concepts. When it comes to knowledge scope, AGI is bound by what we humans have already discovered. ASI, on the other hand, discovers the total unknown. And then there's the timeline. AGI is practically knocking on our door in 2 to 3 years, while ASI is sitting on a 10 to 20-year horizon. So, to summarize the staggering intellectual gap simply, AGI is the perfect bookworm that masters the known. ASI is the genius inventor that creates the unknown. All right, let's bring it back down to earth a bit for our final segment, Section 5, the ethics of superintelligence.
We are really staring down a dual reality on the ethical horizon. On one side, there's a very real, very serious fear of bad actors using this kind of intelligence to cause destruction. Obviously, governments and corporations have to set up surveillance to monitor AI, but history tells us a pretty clear story. Whoever has the power to monitor can easily become corrupt. But, and this is crucial, the alternate perspective is the hope for a post-scarcity universe. ASI might literally discover so much abundance, like infinite energy and limitless resources, that the very reason for human corruption over resources just vanishes entirely.
Which leads us perfectly to the most profound question humanity faces right now. Will AI cause our destruction, or will it unlock a universe of limitless opportunity? We've got a 10 to 20-year horizon to figure out the answer to that. It's a heavy thought, for sure, but man, it's an incredibly exciting one, too. I really hope this explainer helped you untangle these concepts and cut through all that media confusion. Keep learning, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next explainer.